Alright, I think I am on. So, I'm gonna be showing a whole guide on how to cheese. Basically every stance, basically every move, every UB. Some of the stuff only I know. So, basically I'm gonna start off with the ground. So, this is how it works. So, the main thing you're probably wondering is this little UB stomp right here. I just did it. Really easy to do. Not pressing X. Oops, I accidentally did it there. But basically all you gotta do, press A. Alright, press A, but it has to be from a distance. So, let me imagine there's a little radius around here that can hit this move. If I'm out of the radius, it'll do the stomp. So, some moves have a bigger radius, some have a smaller. This one I think has one of the bigger radiuses. But if I get it right, it'll do the UB stomp. So, let me try changing my move to mounted punches real quick. Mounted punches. This is like the default thing that everybody has. Let me go change it to this real quick. Very sorry. Somewhere here. Oh, I'm on top. Let me go to side. I just realized. Oops. So let me change this to mounted punches. Which one was it? There you go. This is the thing everyone has. So if I just stand here, go like that, easy. Boom. A. I'm pressing A, not X. Boom. Easy. A. Boom. Easy. Literally, it's easy. You can also accidentally do it when you're attacking while they're getting up. I don't know how that fully works. I haven't really fully understood it yet, but it's something. I think it might be something with A, and I don't understand. You can also accidentally do it, but that's how I do it from there. But there's also other moves you can do that are UB. So let me stand at the top of my character real quick. Let me stand at the top. All I gotta do, if I'm from a distance, let me actually go back to up real quick. Back to upper, back drop kick. So this is I'd say probably like 50% of the upper moves are irreversible this way too. Same thing. So imagine like a radius around his head. If I'm out of it and do A, that's a stomp. But if I'm out of the radius, hold on, let me get him down again. If I'm out of the radius and do A, the back drop kick move will be irreversible just like that. Same thing with ground too, but with ground, the lower ground, I'd say mostly like 90% of these are irreversible, maybe 75. But see, same thing, boom, boom, boom. But if you notice something here, how I grab him, see like my hands like flick up, that's the same grab animation as the back drop kick. Alright, see how my hands flip, same grab animation to engage the move. Alright, so if you understand what I'm saying, every single one that has that same engage animation, see the engage animation, boom, every single ground move that has that engage animation, if you do it from a distance, will be irreversible. So that's how that ground thing works too. So yeah, that's how the ground ones work. Yeah. So let me go up to, let's do some springboards. So here's how the springboards work. I don't really understand the concept fully, but all you gotta do, put the character right here, stand right here, and it should be irreversible. Okay, I missed there. If he was a little bit closer, it'd be irreversible. So that's how that one works. Let me do the corner one. The corner one is easier to do on accident, but I'd say this applies to like maybe 50% of springboard moves. If they're at like a weird angle, or like a distance, it'll be irreversible just like this one. Let me show you it real quick. See, boom. The Cody cutters are the easiest to do it with, I will say, but that is how you do that springboards. And next one I'll do is the rope ones. So see, I have the elbow to back move on. So see how my character, I gotta get him at a better angle. Hold on, give me a second. So if you see how my character was leaning on the thing, let me put him right there on the thing again. So if you see how he's leaning on it, if I do it from here, it won't work. Alright, you gotta do it for where his back is facing. Alright, so if I go to here and I press A, right, boom, boom, boom. Notice how I'm pressing A for all of these, because my character is trying to do the elbow to back move. As you see, let me go back to rope real quick. My character is trying to do this elbow to back move, but for some reason he can't. So then he just does a weird, oh my gosh, there's stink bugs on my wall. So he just does a weird jab, alright? So most of these, I think all of these, I will not be pressing X, because X, I don't think, is not bugged, I don't think, from what I know. But for all of these, it's mostly just pressing A, at some angles. So that is how you do that one. The stink bug still on my wall and it's creeping me out. But we move on. There is some diving cheese. It's been patched for the most part, but you can still do it. I don't think I can do it as Cody. I might have to pick somebody else. But let me go show you this real quick. This applies to, I think, most. I know it applies to all the elbow drops and frog splashes. I missed right there, but I'm trying to throw him into the corner right here. So let me try doing that again. So into the corner. And now, if he's at a certain range, it'll be irreversible. But I think this has been mostly patched. And I don't think Cody has enough range. But you get the gist. It'll have the same kind of thing as the ground moves. It'll be irreversible. Yeah, that's for the diving. They may, like I said, I think they patched it mostly. So now that I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, there's some corner cheese over here. So all you gotta do, basically, this one kind of sucks. All it is just putting him into Tree of Woe. See? And that's irreversible right there. There's also some grounded stomps, too, that you can do irreversible. See? Alright, so as you cannot do it from this side. See how his leg is out more on this side? See how his knee is popping out more on this side? That means you can do it on this side. You gotta get, like, the right angle for it. Boom, see? Irreversible. Try doing that again. Nope, that had a reversible. You get the gist. You gotta do it on that side where his knee is popping out because it has more range to hit him with. There's also this one is move tied, but I know some people have this move. A lot of cruiserweights. I think Xavier Woods has it. All you gotta do. Nope, missed it. But all you gotta do, stand up back a little bit and do the move, and boom, see, irreversible. Irreversible. That's how you do that one. There's also one jab I think Baron Corbin has. Let me go do it. There's one jab I think Baron Corbin has this. Orton punch one. Let me show you guys this real quick. You guys gotta get like a weird distance, weird angle. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be irreversible. So no, I'm horrible at this. I do not use the Orton punch. But all you gotta do. I'm messing up again, but you get what I'm saying. You just gotta get the right angle. Boom. See, there you go. Got it there. That is all I think in moveset editor. There is some moves I think I can show you in game. I think that should be all for these. The bug is climbing down my wall and it's scaring me more, but I don't want to crush. It's gonna stink. So I think that is all. There is also some barricade and cheese and announce table and weapons, but nobody cares about those. Let's go to play. Normal. 1-on-1. I'm going to be beating Chris Sabin. Roll here. Chris Sabin versus Akira Tozawa. Let's do this match real quick. The bug is still on my wall and it's scaring me, but that's fine. So, when I'm doing this right here, doing a match, let me skip the entrances real quick. For some reason, they're on. Alright, so let me show you how this one works. This one involves the ref. That's why I can't do it in moveset editor. Oops. Okay, oops. I target on the ref. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. My data got reset, so it's doing all this stuff. So let me just restart the match real quick. There you go. Alright, so let me show you this cheese real quick that involves the ref. You can make any heavy attack, almost any heavy attack irreversible. All you gotta do, pick the other opponent up. The bug is still on my wall. Face the ref. Boom. Heavy attack. Boom. Heavy attack. Boom. Heavy attack. Oops. Boom, heavy attack. See how I'm targeted on the ref? You can also do this with light attacks too, see? And then boom, heavy attack. The bug is climbing down and scaring me. You can also do this with other ones like super kick, boom. You don't really need to stand back for that. I don't know why I did. But with the super kick, you can also just target your opponent, stand back and hit it, and it'll connect and it'll be irreversible. But that's how that stuff works too. You can also let me turn. Oops. Alright, hold on. You can also do that with light attacks too, and spam like knife edge chops on your opponent while facing the ref. But that is pretty much every cheese, besides weapon cheese, because nobody cares, and besides that other stuff I said earlier. But yeah, this is all the cheese.